Welcome yourself to this moment, to this life that you're in at the moment. The possibility that it's an amazing moment. So complex, so rich. Check in with your joints. You can rotate your wrist, rotate each ankle, your hips, your shoulders. Draw circles with your nose. Check in with your knees. That's another joint where things tend to accumulate. So we have these areas of our body that things tend to get stuck in. Try to encourage a free flow of this life energy that we're in. Movement, whether it's fast or slow. In the moment, we're just slowing down. We're going very, very slowly and noticing everything in our bodies. Accepting everything that's here with love. There's this thing of like, oh, okay, I can accept you. But really openly accept what's here in your body. It's very different than just like opening the door and walking away. It's like welcoming it. And it's so interesting how it changes all the time, isn't it? Everything is so different all the time, and sometimes it's very hard to accept, other times, excuse me, other times, yes, that's what is here. Yeah, exactly, in my throat. That's what's here right now. Not necessarily what I want to be here, but all in all, it's not too obstructive. And if it was, I could focus on speaking less, breathing more deeply. On Wednesday, the theme is often that continuum between being delighted with the unknown, with the mystery, and then being scared of it. And if we're honest with ourselves, we're always skating on thin ice. We're just not really aware of it all the time. But just allow ourselves to be with whatever is in this moment. Accept that, I think, the fact of uncertainty. We really have no idea what the day is going to bring, what the night's going to bring. And the more open we are, the more curious we are. The more we can be aware of love, of this, the energy that we're in. We can be in a state of opening to it rather than contraction. And when we are in contraction, give ourselves tenderness for that. Notice that. I mean, just even noticing when we're in a state of contraction is a step in the right direction. Accepting uncertainty is accepting what is in this moment, accepting life. Nothing is certain for sure. Except for that everything will keep changing. Everything will be different. And as the Buddhists like to say, it's also certain that everything and everyone we love, we will lose. It's not a very popular saying in the United States, but it's a very common one in some of the happiest places in the world. Because it does bring us to, and in this moment, we're alive. And in this moment, there are some people in my life that I adore and that I can call and make sure they know that. It's such a great reminder of what's really, really important. And it starts with ourselves, with loving ourselves unconditionally, accepting ourselves unconditionally, as if our lives depended on it, with gusto and with arms wide open. My beloved Barbara, I'm here for you. I accept all your warts and wrinkles and congested lungs. Breathe into it. And know that everything changes, everything's impermanent. And in this moment, we can accept what is without fighting it. Or if we are fighting it, be able to give compassion to that part of us that is in turmoil, that is in this no. So even a river that looks like it's the same, or a waterfall, it's constantly different. Thus is our life energy flowing in our bodies. And notice that how incredibly uncomfortable it is to think that it should stay the same. Like this expectations that it should be a certain way. You know, we meet these people and we're like, oh, this is what people should do. Like people should control their dogs, you know. There's a big should around that. There's a big right or wrong when that doesn't happen. And the fact is that with the best of intentions, things differently happen. And we can open to our longings, our unmet needs. And just be open to that grief and mourning that comes with unmet needs. And continue to give ourselves compassion and love and care without question. as we surf the changes.